Hello and welcome to this episode of Microchips and a follow-up video from a previous video a couple of weeks ago of the What Rubbish Have I Bought Now. I had a couple of comments about this spring reverb unit that was in one of the boxes. So I decided to have a look at it and see whether it actually works. So let's get on with it, see what we can find. So there's the insides of it again. You can tell it's quite old. Now on first inspection I did think that fuse had blown. It did look like there was something in there. But as we'll see later, the fuse was fine. It was just something that made it look like it was blown. But as I was looking at it, have you seen it yet? Can you see it? There. A component with its lid blown off. Okay. Now, you eagle-eyed people out there will see on the board it says SCR, which is a silicon controlled rectifier, or a thyristor. So at which point I was thinking, why? Why is there a thyristor in there? And the only markings we've got on it is that. And I did a search around and I could find some, but not the exact one. So why? Why a thyristor? So anyway, there's a check of the fuse and everything was okay. So there's no problem with the fuse. So let's put fire to the wire and see whether it actually works. So that's with it at minimum.
One, two.
We'll turn the control up on the front.
1, 2, 1, 2.
There we go, that's with the control up on the front.
1, 2.
And it is doing something.
2.
So let's plug it into a radio.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Ah, don't you just love those springs? So it's actually working.
1, 2.
So, okay. So, why the thyristor? So you can see we've got our positive supply there. There's our negative supply. So positive supply goes straight across, well, straight to the thyristor, and then goes to the negative supply. Now why would a thyristor go across the positive and negative supply? Come on all you TV engineers out there, put a comment in below if you know what it is. Anyway, we took it out. It measures 122 ohm resistor, so it's definitely broken. So here's a diagram. So we've got the 12 volt in, we've got the 2 amp fuse, we've got the reverse polarity diode, and then slapped across it we have the SCR with a couple of components. Why? Well, after a lot of searching round, just to make sure I wasn't wrong, I can only think that this is a crowbar circuit for over voltage. I mean, really? A crowbar circuit in a reverb unit? But this is the only thing I can think it is. So here's a crowbar circuit I found online. Now this uses a Zener diode, and when the voltage on a Zener diode goes past and it starts to conduct, that's what triggers the SCR. But I'm pretty sure that the diode in the circuit is not a Zener diode, and I didn't take it out to look, but the markings on the board didn't show it was a Zener diode. But it could have been. But yeah, a crowbar circuit for over voltage. How bizarre. But anyway, it works without it. So I'm going to leave it out, because trying to find an SCR to replace it with, I could get some from China, but some of the sellers on the well-known auction site want £6 just for one. So yeah, it works without it. It does say on the back 9 to 15 volts. And I did check the data sheet of both the ICs, and they're both rated for well over 15 volts in operation. So I think everything's going to be fine with it. But yeah, a little interesting piece of electronics there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at this vintage spring reverb unit, the Reverberator RA-201, and it's nice to see that it actually works. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, join the Facebook group, and as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.